Good evening. Welcome to the weekly weather discussion by India Meteorological Department. I'll discuss with you the weather realized during the last week 7 to 14th February and the forecast for the ensuing 2 weeks. During the last week, there was a western disturbance that impacted the country, and there was a cyclonic circulation over Haryana, East Rajasthan, and then there was another cyclonic circulation over Marathwada and Vidarbha region, and a trough was extending from South Karnataka to the cyclonic circulation over West Vidarbha, and there was also an anticyclonic circulation over North Bay of Bengal. Under the influence of these systems, the country experienced light to moderate rainfall over the eastern parts of the country, East Madhya Pradesh, then Jharkhand, Bihar, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, East Uttar Pradesh, and some parts of northeastern states. And also cold day conditions were observed on 8th of February over Himachal Pradesh and Haryana, and cold wave conditions were observed on 4 days on 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th of February over Himachal Pradesh and Punjab and some parts of Gangetic West Bengal, Odisha and Jharkhand. And if you consider the seasonal rainfall over the country as a whole, then actual rainfall realized was about 16.3 millimeters, and the normal is 27.2 during this period, 1st January to 14th February. And if you see the departure, it is below normal by 40%. And over different states, if you see Gangetic West Bengal, Odisha, Jharkhand, East Uttar Pradesh, West Madhya Pradesh, and then the southern peninsular region, Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. These are the areas that received large excess or normal rainfall. Other than that, major parts of the country, over the northwest parts of the country, then northern parts of the country, and northeast India and central parts of the country, these received deficient rainfall. If you see the rainfall during the last week, 8th to 14th of February, then actual rainfall was about 1.3 millimeter and normal is 5.8 millimeters. And if you compare with the normal, then the departure is 77% below normal, and major parts of the country, if you see, didn't receive any rainfall. These white shadings indicate that no rainfall was realized, and the yellow colored shadings indicate large deficient rainfall. So there was large deficient rainfall over the northeastern states, over the southern peninsular region and over the northwest parts of the country. And also Odisha experienced deficient rainfall, and only these regions, Gangetic West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand, East Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Vidarbha, Marathwada, these regions received large excess or normal rainfall. Let us see the subdivision wise forecast for next 5 days. On 15th of February, what are the weather systems? We have a cyclonic circulation over central parts of Chhattisgarh, and a trough runs from north interior Karnataka to this circulation, and also there is an anticyclone over North Bay of Bengal, and this anticyclone is causing the moisture incursion over the eastern parts of the country and northeastern parts of the country. And under the influence of these systems, we are expecting some kind of weather over the eastern parts and the northeastern states. We are expecting light to moderate rainfall with thunderstorm lightning activity at isolated places over Vidarbha, then North Chhattisgarh, Gangetic West Bengal and Sikkim and Jharkhand area, and hailstorm is also likely over Chhattisgarh, Gangetic West Bengal, Jharkhand and North Interior Odisha on 15th of February. And on 16th and 17th, country as a whole is not likely to experience very significant weather, and on 16th over some parts of Odisha and Bihar we are expecting fog, and on 17th a fresh WD western disturbance is likely to impact the country, and under its influence we are expecting rainfall over northern parts of the country. And on 17th, under the influence of this western disturbance, we are expecting heavy rainfall and snowfall during 18th to 20th over Jammu Kashmir, Gilgit, Baltistan, Muzaffarabad and Himachal Pradesh, and during 19th to 20th over Uttarakhand. And we are also expecting thunderstorm with hailstorm over western parts of the country and Punjab and Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana and West Uttar Pradesh during 19th to 20th. And orange colored warning has been issued for the northern parts of the country. And this is the forecast for 19th of February, and we are expecting heavy rainfall or snowfall over Jammu Kashmir, Gilgit, Baltistan, Muzaffarabad, Himachal Pradesh during 18th to 20th, and during 19th to 20th over Uttarakhand region. And also thunderstorm with lightning, gusty winds and hailstorm are likely during 19th to 20th over western parts of the Himalayan region, Haryana and West Uttar Pradesh. And under the influence of these systems, the impact associated with the heavy rainfall and snowfall over the northern parts of the country during 18th to 20th and over Uttarakhand during 19th to 20th is that there can be disruption of electricity, there can be landslides, mudslides, then there can be washout of roads, highways, bridges, disruption of traffic, and there can be damage to kacha and unsecured structures. And citizens are therefore requested to avoid roadway underpasses, drainage ditches, low-lying areas. They are advised to stay away from power lines, and they are advised to stay away from kacha houses. During heavy rainfall they may collapse anytime, and they should drive carefully. And similarly, for the Western Himalayan region and Punjab region, Haryana and West Uttar Pradesh, during 18th to 20th, we are expecting thunderstorm with lightning, gusty winds and hailstorm. And under its influence, the strong winds and hail, they may damage plantation, horticulture and standing crops, and hail may injure people, and there can be partial damage to vulnerable structures, there can be minor damage to kacha houses, loose objects may fly. And accordingly, it has been advised that people should stay indoors, they should close windows and doors and avoid travel as far as possible. They should take safe shelters, they should not take shelter under trees, they should not lie on concrete floors, and they should unplug electrical and electronic appliances, immediately get out of water bodies and keep away from all the objects that conduct electricity. Let us see the forecast for next 2 weeks. This is the extended range forecast for rainfall, and if you see the anomaly maps, these maps indicate the comparison with respect to the normal rainfall, and you can see that positive anomalies, above average rainfall is expected over the western Himalayan region and plains of northwest India during week 1. And if you consider the week 2, during week 2 we are expecting above normal rainfall over the Tamil Nadu region and over the coastal states of Odisha, West Bengal and some parts of northeastern states. Let us see the maximum temperatures. So these are the maximum temperature forecast for next 2 weeks, and these are the anomaly maps. These show the comparison with the normal, and here you can see that during week 1 the northern parts of the country and northwest parts of the country, these regions are expected to experience the maximum temperatures which are above normal, and these parts of the country, the central parts of the country and some parts of northeast states, these are expected to experience the temperature which is below normal. And during week 2, if you see, the country as a whole is likely to experience the maximum temperatures which are below normal, and this is mainly because during week 2 the Madden-Julian Oscillation Index, it is likely to enter into phase 2, and this may lead to some enhanced phases of rainfall over the region. Let us see the minimum temperatures during the next 2 weeks, and minimum temperature anomaly maps also indicate during week 1 the central parts of the country, they are likely to experience minimum temperatures which are below normal, and here during week 2 almost entire country is likely to experience minimum temperatures which are below normal except for this southern peninsular region. If we see the cyclogenesis forecast for next 2 weeks, during the period 16th to 22nd February and 23rd to 29th February, we are not expecting any cyclogenesis over the region during next 2 weeks. Thank you, and we request all of you to stay tuned to the weather advisories issued by India Meteorological Department, and we have various apps, Mausam app, Damini app and Meghdoot app. Please you can get the latest information about the weather through these apps, and all the bulletins and advisories are also shared with the general public through various social media channels and through IMD websites. So thank you to all of you.